right, back. We are back, I think. Let's see. If this one doesn't, that's a wrap for the day. But it looks like it's good right now. We'll see. Trying to come back on. I'm having issues. Probably the network, you know. I don't think the internet down here is as good as it is in Colombia. But let me check, make sure where we need to be. All right, we got the feed going. Cool. All right. So we're just gonna rock with it, and I'm gonna try to keep it up with this hand and walk around. So we're about to cross over to the Bay Area right now, and then once we get over there, we'll probably we still got more than halfway. We'll see. Definitely a delay on the actual YouTube. All right, so let's cross over here. A lot of nice little restaurants over here, I'll tell you that. A lot of good stuff. Chill vibe, feels relatively secure. You know, you don't see a lot of people asking for stuff out here. Sao Paulo, man, even in the airport, you see some stuff. I guess I can just walk, but I don't know, it still feels weird to just cross. Cool. All right, so they do stop for you out here. Latin America, you know, a lot of these crosswalk things don't mean nothing. All right, so let's check this out right here. We got even the beaches over here, or the bay has a little activity, which is cool. Damn, that's nice. Yeah, it's a nice little quiet area here. You can just come and hang out. Make sure that's clean. But yeah, it's yeah, I don't know, dude. This looks like he might be fishing for something out there. Type of crabs. You got some type of line out doing something. I don't know what that is. I smell the sea now. You can smell like fish or something like that. It's not real strong either. It's just you smell it a little bit. Oh, let's keep walking. We got to cross over somehow. Okay. See, ever where I can see the car coming versus not coming. You can't see it coming. Yeah, we made that. But man, you feel a little trapped on this part of it. They have a sidewalk, you can walk, but look at that curve. It's like, oh, there's a little traffic incident. At least right here, you're in a bad place. You have to jump over and get in that water. And that's okay. They got little boat rides there, lagoon rides. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, I think I don't know. This might be a really good spot to fly the drone. Make sure we're good. Banho. See, my Portuguese doesn't exist. What Portuguese take? Yeah, I know. But look at this. Look how, I don't know, this is cool right here. Like, you can just kayak. The bay is no real water, no real current or anything. It's just cool stuff. Bon dia. Okay. Hello. But it's look at this, like you could be right by the beach. Right by the, maybe it's like a little micro beach, right? This ain't no beach, but you got sand, you got water, and you got the road. It's something. Hey, you know. All right, we got 7 people in the chat. Ain't nobody there's 7 people on the live. Nobody's chatting as far as I can see. Let's see, no comments. Yeah, if y'all were in earlier, sorry that I had the signal got disrupted. I think that might have been me, actually. I think my service might be decent for now. I don't know how much longer that's gonna last, but I think I was mishandling my phone and it just cut off. But yeah, man, just Drees, yeah, cool. All right, Black Ham, just Drees. All right, I know we got some real ones in here then. Look at this right here. Look, I need to get on one of them. That looks like a good time. That looks like a real good time. Oh yeah, look at the waves coming in. The wake. Look at the wake coming in. Damn. Uh-oh. Nice. Yeah, it does feel like California, but different, more relaxed. A California from maybe 20 years ago or something. I don't know. I just seen you don't see, I tell you what though, like you see, it doesn't look like the Rio, or that's the only other place I've been in Brazil, I'll tell you the truth. Has a lot different look than Rio. Even the sidewalk now is really thick. Although, I don't know what they got going on here, because it seems like people are drinking or miscalculate. That's a 3-foot drop right there. You know, young guys are just probably be all right, but if you're an older person and you dropped off there, but this is under construction. They got something going on here. It's being worked on. So let's get over here on the main side, do it like that. They're just widening it up, I guess. Got more people coming. It's getting more popular. But yeah, it's the one bad thing I heard about this island, which you're starting to see a little bit of right here, is traffic. Because the roads are small, so the traffic gets thick very easily at different parts of the day. Hola. Playa Mole. Está acá? Ok.
Mora lá naquele canto lá, ó, mas tu não pode ir pela praia que não dá, né? Tem que ir por aqui, ali no final dessa avenida, dobra à direita e depois pega o asfalto.
Ok. Gotcha. Yeah, it's so I you know, with the hand directions and everything, I pretty much, and I kind of know what it looks like on the map, so I can kind of decipher what he was talking about. It's weird too, like with Portuguese, I feel like if you know decent Spanish, understand decent Spanish, some would say I don't speak good Spanish for now, but my understanding, especially when it comes to directions or getting around. I would say it works, and I think if you're there with your understanding of Spanish, you can probably understand some Portuguese as well. Yeah, Black Hand, you said it sounded like he sounded Russian. Yeah, maybe. But you know, it's a big German influence down in the southern portion of Brazil, from what I'm hearing. I know there's a German town that's about, say it's like a 4-hour drive north of here. So it's between here and Sao Paulo. It's a small little town, and everything built there is built like a German town, village, you know, with that type of infrastructure. So there's definitely a large German community here. I think here and parts of, well, Argentina as well. Argentina, I think German and Italian. But yeah, so they definitely got the construction going on here. Yeah, so this place is definitely coming up. I mean, look at the mountains out there, man. That's wild. I just got to make sure no bikes or anything are behind me, so I don't get in their way. This sidewalk is a little thin, especially when you compare it to the boardwalks in like Copacabana. You know what I mean? That one is huge, bro. I feel like you can drive. Basically, the Copacabana boardwalk is as big as this road right here. For people to walk on, got as much space as that whole road there. Stream still good? Yeah, it's still good. Terry Harris, yeah, all that to say, yeah, he was just saying everything, yeah, just keep going there and stay on the right. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes with directions. But you know, one thing I can tell about a place too is when you ask people for directions, how willing they are to take a second out of their day to explain to you, foreigner, where to go. You know, you and the vibe, you ask somebody for directions, they're like, yo man, over there, man. You know, if you get anything out of them. Some people ignore you, but I don't know. I asked a young lady earlier as well when we were at a different section before we crossed over the bay. The stream might have got cut. I think it did get cut, but I asked her and she was, you know, we were talking for a minute. She was explaining to me how like there was a lot of good restaurants and everything. I guess y'all missed all that. But it is what it is. You know, one thing about vlogging like this, you know, it's a little bit easier when you're in a place that has this much to see, and you know, you have a little bit of a community that, you know, appreciates you sharing it, right? But it is a weird thing to just be walking and talking. Looks like you're talking to yourself, to a lot of people, but I mean, more and more people know what's going on nowadays. But it's still a non-natural activity. And yeah, but it's like an exercise you have to try to do every so often if you're in this realm of content creation. And also too, the other side of it is like safety in a lot of this. But this place, from what I'm hearing, is pretty safe. There's a beach right there. Maybe we should just go to this beach. I don't know which beach this is. Should we just go to this beach? Yeah, because it's closer. Because who knows, we might be walking all the way down there, and by the time we get there, battery be done. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Terry, yep, I hear you. Yep. But you know, it goes both ways, right? The community, you guys tuning in, motivate me to do a little bit of this as well. You know, I don't have the hugest following yet, but you know, it's good to know you got some type of appreciation going on. You got people out here swimming in the bay. I can see why you would swim here, right? Because it's not dangerous, it's not deep. You know, it's probably flat. I think it's flat to all the way out there. You can see the sand. You probably walk to like maybe, looks like about 150 feet out there. Yeah. So yeah, let's do this beach, because if you walk all the way to the other beach, I don't know how much battery is going to be left, and I want to kind of get the drone up as well, show you guys some of this. Figure out how to cross the street soon too. Lagoa Sandboard. Okay, so hold up, this is a sandboard place. Okay, maybe this is not the beach, but we're going to check out this sandboarding and get to the other side if we can. I think we got it coming up here. Shoot, I don't know, bro. Try to get, damn, no, that ain't gonna work. That guy was driving and filming. See, that's what you gotta watch out for. That's why I don't want to be too close to the road. Might be somebody like me filming, but driving at the same time, and it's not a good mix. All right, we crossing now. We're gonna get it. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we going up here. We just gonna see. We're gonna film it. It's a little business here. They got, damn, you know what, I lost my shades. I think they got stolen.
Tudo bom?
Bien.
Sideboard?
Sim.
Sim. É isso.
Fala inglês?
Pouco, mas Espanha.
Espanha?
Oh, tá bem.
Okay.
É 30 real might
Sim.
for 1 hour.
For, quantos real? 30 for 1 hour.
For
Okay.
1 hour, yeah.
Okay.
This is for the stand-up.
Yeah.
It is the cent.
Okay. Oh, that's the sitting one, and this is the stand-up one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go take a look.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah. So I notice in a lot of these places too, where it's a lot more tourism. Most people are gonna speak some Spanish. So for all the Spanish speakers out there, you know, you're good. You're good in most areas in Brazil where you would find a lot of tourists. This sand is really soft, man. It feels like baby powder. I haven't felt sand like this since I was in the panhandle of Florida a long time ago. Let's say like Pensacola in Florida. That's what this sand feels like. Oh dang, ain't no beach over here, bro. This is straight Dune City. Look at it. Look at all that. Dang. I think the ocean is over that way. But they got that thing going on there. I want to see somebody go down once, just to see if maybe I can come back and do it. I probably need to come back and do it, yo. I'm out here. Got the sit down one and the stand one. Okay. Did much better than I probably do. You got the sit down one. So he said it would cost 30 reals, so that's about, I would say like $8, $7. Between $7 and $8 for 30 minutes. Got the sit down one there.
Ó, senta aqui, coloca o pezinho na frente.
Okay.
Como é que é? Com a mão?
Nice. And you got people way over there. I don't know what's going on over there. All right, so we'll dang, look at this view, ain't he? That's what's crazy about climbing sometimes. You climb up a hill and you're so focused on the other side of it, you never look back. You look back, you're like, whoa. Let me see what we got going on here. All right, so yeah, we'll go to the other beach because I think we'll have better. I said I wanted to go, and that's why I'm going. Man, this sand feels good, bro. Most of the time, if I'm getting my feet, don't climb my feet, y'all. But if I'm getting my feet sandy, it's like, oh, I'm kind of in a bad mood about it. But this sand feels good. It's weird to say for me. Only thing I don't like is I probably need to take all these flip-flops because it's kicking up on the back of my leg. But I got too much stuff in my hands already. Phone, GoPro, backpack. Let me feel like a straight tourist.
Beautiful, yeah?
Yeah, it is. It is very beautiful. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay. Take it easy. I said, somehow this car reminds me of something that's like Russian made. Maybe it's just custom made. What's the name of that? Maybe it's Brazilian made, who knows? But yeah, they got an Instagram, Lagoa Sandboard. So that's how they got their digital presence, which is cool, and we helping out a little bit, doing our little part to help out. All right, let's keep walking. I want to get back on the other side because it just feels nicer over there. This side, it doesn't feel like it's much work being done just yet, but they do have some shops and everything here. Let's see. All right. How many people we got in the chat? We got 9 in the chat. What's this mean? Okay. Guess that means you can walk here, but I feel like you still need to. Oh yeah, because there's no sidewalk up there. We'll wait till it's feasible. We got no cars after this car coming up. We'll try to cross over, see how much of a break they give us. All right, we get it right here. Cool. And yeah. It feels good out here, y'all, especially in the shade. Like it does have that California weather feel to it. It's like that dry humidity, or dry air. Dry and humidity don't go together, do they? But you know what I mean. Has that dry breeze. So even though it's probably 82 degrees out here, 85 maybe, it when you're in the shade, it drops, feels like 10 degrees. Any little bit of shade you get in, and the breeze is blowing. I heard the water, I didn't even touch the water here. I heard the ocean is pretty chill. All right, and this is what we gotta watch out for. See, we don't want that. We don't want to be walking there. But you know, I think it's just hard to maintain some of this stuff a lot of times. Main thing is you still have plenty of good boardwalk to walk on, run on, do all that. And yeah, we're gonna be walking for at least another, I'll say at least another 30 minutes. Hopefully the battery, we got 43% on the GoPro. We might make it there. If not, just know, look forward to content coming out in a few days. Maybe even something today. I might do something real short. Just put something together real quick. A little intro to Brazil. Oh yeah, and I was talking about an intro to Brazil. Yeah, man. Hey, Ace, the weather is great out here, man. The weather is like, I'm doing all this walking. I got a little sweat on me. You see it on my face, my lip. Got a little beady sweat, right? Giant forehead, but for as much walking as I've been doing with this backpack on, it has, you know, a little bit of weight to it. Decent, you know. Actually flew to Panama, then from Panama here to Sao Paulo. That was a 6-hour flight overnight. But got into Sao Paulo, checked into a hotel. Cheap hotel, it's like $50 I think for the night. Close to the airport, and it was just for one day, right? I didn't really have a flight to Floranopolis, even though I knew I wanted to come here. I didn't book a flight because, and I'm gonna share this with y'all, I gotta talk about it in another video. I'm gonna make another video about this specifically. The flight, when I tried to book the flight from Sao Paulo to Floranopolis online, everything from the US websites was showing $400 and something, right? But when I looked at the actual airlines, Latam, Goa, all that, it was between $40 and $80. So 10 times less. When I tried to go to their site and book it, I kept running into a snag of, like, they wanted a tax number, tax ID number. And even though I put in, you know, I'm from the US and all that stuff, they still wanted some tax ID number, which, so it didn't work out for me. I couldn't book it online. I tried multiple times, at least 10 times. You know, over 2 days I tried it. And, you know, I was just like, you know what? Going to Sao Paulo, get the hotel, gonna post up there, and then figure this thing out. If I need to, I just go to the office at the airport. The problem is, when I flew into Sao Paulo, it was midnight. So I couldn't talk. There was nobody at the office at midnight in the airport. At the Latam is who I ended up going with. And so the good thing is my hotel had a free shuttle, and then you could book it at certain times in the morning. So the flight I wanted was like 1 o'clock. Told the hotel, booked me the shuttle for 9. So I was there, got to the airport, went there, found the office, told the guy I want to get on a flight. It was like 10 something in the morning when I was there, and he was like, oh, this flight, you only got like a few minutes to get on. I was like, he said, but we have another one at 1. I was like, yeah, that's the one I want. He's like, oh yeah. And dude spoke pretty good English too. He's like, oh yeah, that's much. I was like, even the other one was still, it might have been $150. I was like, it's still cheap to me compared to what I was seeing on my American sites. But yeah, that was so that's what I did. I went, oh damn, look, skateboarder here, got some of that going on. Uh-oh, let it get her the space. Yeah, look like she's still learning how to skateboard a little bit, so I didn't want to get my toes ran over. That wouldn't have been good. Get the young people their space when they skateboarding. Just, it only, I remember being that age and trying to skateboard in Maryland, DC area for a little while, which was weird back then. Nobody on the East Coast was doing that. We didn't do it for long either. But anyway, back to the story. So I booked that, I got the flight, booked it, ended up being, you know, with extra bags and everything, ended up being about, I think $100. And yeah, different world, bro. You get into Floranopolis, as soon as you land at the airport, totally different from Sao Paulo airport. Totally different from Sao Paulo in general, which I still haven't seen Sao Paulo the city. So I've been through the airport multiple times, I wouldn't say I know Sao Paulo at all. I wouldn't even say I visited. It's just I was in the airport, and then went to an airport hotel, which was probably like 2 miles from the airport, but they shuttled you there. It's a major city, and the side I saw of it was nothing really to look at. You know, I didn't go to any of the major parks you hear about, anything like that. The airport is not, it's not the best place to be hanging out in. Oh damn, but look at these homes out here. It's nice homes. Nice boardwalk area. I wonder how much it would be to have a house like that right on the beach. I know it's well out of my range, even here, but still be interesting. Okay, Tay, just a suggestion. Check out your favorite content creators live chat sometime. I subscribe to your channel from Ace Live. Yeah, I appreciate it, Pauline. But yeah, where we going? I don't know what he's talking about. I thought he was gonna play some music. I don't know if he's trying to sell the guitar. Normally you got a guitar, you playing. All right, got some pull-up bars there, but doesn't seem safe right there. Just because I guess the water's been doing some. I heard something about they had some heavy rains here not too long ago. And yeah, I guess it might have, I don't know if it was here in Floranopolis as well, but I heard a friend of mine was telling me that in Sao Paulo area, they have some beaches up there, North Beach, something like that, and I guess the rains messed it up pretty good. But let's see. Oh yeah, they got some, see these restaurants here. That looks like a decent place to get something to eat. Casa de something La Laguna. So I see people in the water. When I think of lagoon, I don't think about swimming in a lagoon for some reason, but this water does look pretty good for a lagoon. This way. So when I see kids in there swimming, although kids got high immune systems, bro. Just in general, like they could take more exposure to things than adults, you know. Kids can eat a lot more crap and burn it off. I think that's one of the differences too, like they're just more active. Co-working space there, cafe. Actually, I need to stop and get some of the sand out of my it's funny, the sand, like I don't even feel it anymore, but I can tell some of it got between my toes and a little, because I feel a little hot on one of my toes, which is still as much sand as I got on me and as much walking as I'm doing, I'm surprised I don't feel a lot more hot spots, to tell you the truth. All right, I think I'm good now. All right, I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Nothing too bad though. Still got 9 people in the chat from what I'm seeing. Floripa. So Floranopolis, a lot of Brazilians will call it Floripa for short. And for some reason, when I was first, maybe like a year or two ago, about a year ago, I met a girl in Bogota, from Brazilian girl, and she's from this island, but she would always call it Floripa. I was like, oh yeah, I heard of Floranopolis. Is that? She was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, is that the same place? It was confusing. I was like, okay, maybe the names are just similar, but no, that's just what they call Floranopolis, the short version, Floripa. Man, I think I want a kayak out there, man. It's so nice, but I want a kayak. I've never really been a kayaker. I never thought about really kayak. I think I might have done it in California, San Diego. Yeah, I have done it, but I did it because a friend wanted to do it, and it wasn't my preferred activity. But out here, it just seems like, damn, this would be, yeah, that's what you need to do. Like, why not? For some reason, I thought that was KFC. The colors, the setup of the building and everything. I don't know, I was thinking KFC or Burger King, but I think it's a lot different. A lot different than all that. Okay. Okay, you said, Terry, you asking what the nightlife culture is like here. I don't know, we're gonna have to find out this week. I'm not in a rush to go out at night, you know, but I do think there's carnival activities going on this week. So definitely the carnival here is definitely not as big as in Rio or Bahia for sure, but you know, right now it's early morning, so you're already getting some of that's the carnival music right there, right? I don't know if I can I gotta try to talk over this too, because I mean, it's alive, who knows, man. I'll let it ride, cut it out later if I need to. But yeah, you got the kids swings and stuff out here. I don't know what's going on here, but it's like a whole maybe outside restaurant or something. So the area we're in now, I think, is La Goya, something like that. And it's I was told it's one of the best areas to hang out in. And the beach we want to go to is nearby here, but I think we have to go, I don't know if it's over that hill. Let me see, I don't know. I don't really know. Olá. Playa Mole.
Sim, um pouco mais à frente,
Sim.
à esquerda.
Ok.
Só fazer a curva direita
Sim.
e à esquerda.
Ok.
Tá bem?
Gracias. Okay, so it said I gotta go up and the road goes right, then it's over to the left. I believe that's what he said. So yeah, we'll they got a couple little restaurants out here though. Let's see. It's nice. A good bunch of restaurants out here. Oh yeah, so while I'm thinking about it right now, because I'm sure y'all see me squinting, which I do a lot anyway, but I don't have my shades today because I give up one of my bags actually going on the plane with. They was like, oh, it's too out of the bag. Bag that has another bag out of it. Took the one out and gave them the bigger outside one. This is cool. Like a little reservoir. That water's dark though. I don't know if that's clean water or not. I wouldn't get in it. But so then I gave him my big bag, and my big bag had my shades in there. And so they checked that one in. And I don't know, I can't say for sure, but it feels like somebody between the transit, you know, Medellin or San Paulo, somebody probably took the liberty, went in that top pocket and took out my shades. That's what happens when you make last minute moves, right? Like you don't make the smartest moves. So those shades, I had them shades a long time, man. Normally I don't keep shades that long for whatever reason. I keep, you know, forget them in a taxi or something. or break them. That's why I can't get any plastic rim shades, man. I'll just break them. That happens. They gotta have some metal, gotta have some good glass, at least it'll last more than a month. But I need to get need to do better at when I pack them up. Thing is too, I don't even know why they were even in that bag, because I had packed pretty much the night before. Everything was ready to go right by the door, the place I was staying at, which I want to drop a video on that too in Medellin, the place I was staying at, because it was a dope spot. Not the cheapest, but good spot. Good spot to build some, to have a clear head, build some motivation. Staff was pretty good there too. Yeah, good spot. Okay, now here we go. Now this is feeling like I'm on a boardwalk in Brazil. We got the standard setup. The standard, that's the same ones in Rio. Yeah, it's the same joint, same metal, same. I feel like that should be everywhere, right? Like, hey, that's what you need to do. Dips, pull-ups, closer dips, some low dips, the pull-up bars. All that is what you need to get in. I probably should do some right now. I think I got too much stuff on me for this. During this live, I got just dealing with too much equipment. Even though I know they say crime is not a big deal out here, but still, I don't want to be pressing my luck like that. Damn, she almost ran me over. Need some bells on them bikes or something. You know this boardwalk is small, girl. Volleyball court, okay. So this is obviously a spot that people hang out and do things at. Right here, the corner. Bro, do we have to walk up this hill? This mountain? I think we might. Yeah, this is a little congested area right here. Little hub of activity, I can tell. Yeah, but this is dope, man. I like this. Let's come out here and just get something to eat right out here. And I wonder how the fish is out here. You know, since we're by the ocean, Pacific, no, Atlantic. Atlantic Ocean is right over there. So I'm thinking they should have some type of fresh catch. All right, so now we gotta cross. This is where we make that right turn. Let me get over here. What is she doing? She let me by. Alright, she got a supermarket over there. Alright, I'm seeing signs for Para Mole Beach, and it's pointing up that hill. So we're gonna have to cross again. I don't know what I was doing. We got cafes there. We'll just walk down. I don't feel like stopping just now right there. It looks like we got an opportunity to cross. Look at that rock up there though. Alright, we're gonna cross over soon. Yeah, we're gonna do it right now. Do it now. Hey, so what you talking about, man? You practicing Portuguese already? No sabe. You saying you don't know how to speak Portuguese. Nah, my Portuguese is not up to par. I feel like I can understand a lot of what people say though. Maybe not a lot. I can understand a bit. Sometimes, man, you just gotta have confidence. Like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I know what you're saying. As long as it ain't crucial. As long as you ain't all right, see, now I need to ask somebody something. Cause I want to make sure before I dedicate to going up here. Oh, I see the sign up there. I see the sign. It's like every time I cross the street, I feel like I need to cross back. We on an adventure, y'all. Phone battery is, GoPro battery is at 13%. So if we cut off, y'all know where I was last seen. Up before I went into this Brazilian Amazon mountain. Let's see what it do. I know all these people driving. I'm probably see, I think this island is so small that you're probably gonna see some of these people again. They probably see me. They see me later during the week, but like, oh, there's that dude, that crazy black dude that was talking to himself, walking through the mountain. All right, now I'm putting in work. I am putting in work now. Hopefully ain't no crazy wildlife out here that I got to worry about. But I think we're so committed at this point. We just gonna have to get savage on them. If that happens, something crazy happens, we in it. But you know, it's just dang, that's tight. It's a nice view. Now I'm starting to sweat. Jesus. I feel like I'm in the wrong spot. But it's a sidewalk here. There's just no protection. None. Dude looking at me like, what is that dude doing walking there? So I don't know if I'm out of the element or not. Okay, I see the top of the hill at least. I see somebody else walking. We good. We good. I see some white people walking up there. We good. See. All right, we good. I think we good. Let me check again, because I know connection got lost for a second, but let me see. Yeah, we live, we good. I don't know what was going on. My phone was thumping. Never felt that before like that. It's kind of cool though. It was warning me, maybe that was the GoPro app warning me that the signal was bad. But yeah, Jennifer Vickers, appreciate it. Yeah, trying to be out here. Whew. Hold on. So you got bikers coming down here too, so you got to share a little bit of the sidewalk with them. He was more on the road, but yeah, I don't know. We got see some people walking there, So that must be the beach area. We gotta cross. Do we gotta cross again? Yo, and I can't believe y'all even seeing this much because the GoPro is at 7%. More nice views. You can do some parasailing up here. But one thing about here though, it's not as cheap as it's not quite as cheap as let me just ask, dude. Disculpe. Playa Mole. Okay, straight ahead. It's not quite as cheap as Colombia, which I didn't expect it to be. But it's not, for as nice as it is, it's not crazy priced either. I mean, it feels like, they say California or Brazil, feels like California or maybe even Southern Europe in a lot of ways. When you get to the airport here, the airport is like nothing I've ever seen. It's small, neat, clean, which by itself is, you know, there's plenty of places like that around the world. But as soon as you get outside of the airport, like, you know, where you would meet the cars or wherever, it feels like a shopping mall, like an outdoor mall. They have a supermarket right out there. I'm talking about, as soon as you come out of the airport door, you got a nice, you know, Burger King, all that right outside. Nice little steakhouses out there. Just a different feel, like a place you would actually go and hang out. Or you could be like, oh, okay, I'm going there. All they need is like a little, they probably have it too, bar. But put it like this, if I was here and I knew somebody that was coming in to the airport, I would be there an hour early just to hang out. And you could be at any of those restaurants and they could be like, oh, where you at? Just like come outside the front door, like literally take 15 steps and you'll see the restaurant I'm in front of, and it'll take you another 20 steps and you're in the restaurant with it. So, and then going to the airport too, like, I mean, obviously you're leaving a place like this, which is pretty cool, but it's not a big deal because you can go hang out, have good food, relaxed environment. From what I could tell, I'm really sweating now. Let me wipe my face a little bit. Whew. Let me get this in. Hold on. Anybody walking behind me? No. Guess I'm one of the few brave walking all the way up the hill like this. I think you can rent cars out here pretty easily. I don't know what the prices are. I know you can rent bicycles. I did some research online about that.